Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Well, today we're continuing the part 2 of the review series for the 2024 Department 56 Halloween and Fall releases. And this particular piece I've been looking forward to again since I saw the preview way back in the very early part of the year, late last year, early this year. And here we are into the end of May. I've got it in my hands. It's called Spiritual Guidance. It's going to go perfect as a gate to a graveyard cemetery. It is just off the chart cool. This is probably, I would say hands down, but there's a couple of pieces I really like this year, but this is by far in the top 1 or 2 of the pieces that I've gotten so far. You're going to love this piece. If you are into graveyards, crypts, cemeteries, you're going to want to pick this one up. I do think personally, once people see this, that it will sell out. So, hey, with that, let's jump off the tripod and let you get a closer look at Spiritual Guidance. Okay, like before, we're going to start with the box, and you can see this one here called Spiritual Guidance. Just the content, just the front of the box, the picture is exactly the kind of setup that I think you would want to do. I've got a small vignette sort of just accidentally set up on my turntable here for my displays and my reviews, and I think you're going to be pretty impressed with just the simplicity of it, but how good it looks. So this is a lit resin accessory. It does come with a battery pack. It takes 2 C batteries, but I've got it plugged into a 3 accessory adapter that is plugged into the wall. You can set that up on a timer and then have all this stuff come on and go off at your time of choosing. So, hey, with that, now if you want to get this piece here, this one's going to set you back $85. I believe that's right. Let me just turn the box around so you can see for yourself. Yep, it is $85. So basically the same price as the Visiting the Park 3-pack that we saw. So, hey, let's take a look at this. Now, keep in mind, when I show you this, this has got the imposing monuments on it. It's got some of the spooky wrought iron fence on it and a few trees. But other than that, this is kind of what you get. So, I mean, look at this. This is just crazy cool is what it is. So that's the vignette from far away. We are going to turn the lights off here in a moment just to see if it looks any different. I think that it probably will. It's going to look amazing at night, but just look at this. So what you're getting here is just the front gate, but just look at how quickly and easily you can create that with some wrought iron, spooky wrought iron fence, a couple of trees, and some imposing monuments, tombstones. But let's take a look at this piece. That's what we're here for today. And with that, I'm going to turn this off. Let's see. Okay. So here we are. We've got the resin base that is just spectacularly done. Even the stones down in front, the leaves down in front are so well done. You've got this gargoyle here that is broken off, and that is on purpose. That is the way that that piece is supposed to look. The brickwork or the stonework, the fence work, and then back here with a big raven sitting on top of a tombstone, you see that it says the dead rise. It's got some skulls down at the bottom of that. You can see the scary guy, ghoul, whatever you want to call him there. They light up from the bottom and kind of go up towards the top. Very eerie effect. And then we come over to the girl ghoul. I guess that is what she is. And she is crazy scary, in my opinion. Let's kind of get a closer look on her. They're both sort of scary looking, but they're just, they're very, very cool pieces. And then this one, the tombstone says lost but not forgotten, and that comes on the back of this piece. And then you can see here this little gargoyle, very scary looking little dude. Trying to focus on him a little bit better, but that's about as good as it's going to get. I think he is incredibly scary looking also. Just a really, really good, well done piece with an amazing paint job. The lantern in the center is kind of the icing on the cake for this one. This one is really well done, really well thought out, very well done display as an entryway into your cemetery. So let's back up just for a second here and let's try to kill at least a couple of these lights and see if, and it probably won't, the camera will likely compensate for it, but hopefully you can see that a little bit better and how that looks glowing there. That is a pretty cool display. And at night, especially with some background LED lights around those tombstones, either some green or some purple, would be absolutely amazing. And so very, very excited about this piece. One of my all-time favorites, especially for this year. Well, hey, hopefully you enjoyed taking a look, a much closer look at spiritual guidance. This is a phenomenal piece this year. One of my favorites, maybe even of all time, at least in this genre of accessories. So if you're building a graveyard, a cemetery, any sort of old church, this gate is a must-have. For $85 with a lit accessory that looks this good. The paint job again is spectacular. They've done an amazing job this year versus last year on all the painting. So that's a huge improvement, at least in my book and my eyes. So very pleased with this. Hopefully you are as well. Let me know in the comments if you've got it or if you plan on getting it. And I'm curious, if you are going to get it or if you have it, how do you plan on using it this year? I'd be interested to know. I'm going to build a vignette for sure of a very detailed haunted cemetery. Honestly, I think the elevating ghoul would also look great in this particular scene, especially if it's a big enough vignette. You could combine a couple of pieces and make it look absolutely amazing, especially with some LED lights and a backdrop. It's just going to be off the chart. So maybe you'll see that later on this season. Who knows? So hey, like always, if you've liked this video though, make sure you click the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Certainly helps the channel to grow, which in turn helps me to be able to go out and buy some of these things, and I certainly appreciate it. Again, thanks to all the folks that have done the super thanks. Certainly appreciate it. Not necessary, but I absolutely appreciate it. And then this is going to wrap up the part 2 of the 2024 Halloween review series. For now, we've got a part 3 coming up here in a couple of days where I'll review the rest of the pieces that I got for 2024. So you got that as well to look forward to. So until we talk again, take care of yourselves, and we'll talk again real soon.